Right, hello everyone, this is ProductShard, and today we're here with this week's Wednesday-Thursday commentary. Just to start off, the gameplay is some M1216 gameplay that I got while going for stuff Gun of the Week this week. If you haven't checked that out, then do have a look at it. It's all about this amazing shotgun that was recently buffed in the recent patch. But this week we have some interesting knowledge that's they've started to release about a certain game that I will reveal later if you haven't already heard about it. But to start it off, I just wanted to do some quick channel update stuff about different series that I'm doing. And to kind of get back into what I used to do, I may start doing some gun guides. I used to do a lot of them, basically every time I got a gun to max level. I did one of it, and they're not quite as successful as gold gun things. But I hate having to get headshots and do the bloodthirsty challenges and stuff. And getting gold guns just takes a lot more effort and a lot more time. And kind of makes me rage a lot more, which I don't enjoy. So I may start doing one of them a week or every 2 weeks or something. Just a max level gun guide. You can basically choose what gun you want me to do. The first one will be the Type 25, I think, because I recently got that one to max level. But after that, or in the comments, you can suggest what gun you want next, or what gun you want for the second one, just if people are interested in that. Also, for another series that I'm going to start on Sundays after the Ninja Defuse montage, because they are some of the most, it is the most successful video that I put out each week. It gets the most views, which tells me that that's what people like the most. I'm just going to do kind of like someone suggested doing an S&D Saturday, but because I already released the Ninja Defuse montage on that day, I thought I'll do S&D Sunday. And he kind of suggested it as doing a live com, kind of playing a game and doing really well. And that, when I tried it with the 38 gun pickup, which kind of the concept people liked and I kind of enjoy playing that style. But when I'm doing a live com and I'm recording it for a video, if I don't sit there and get kill streaks and stuff and kind of do above average, then I get annoyed. And that makes me angry, and then I start doing worse and worse, and it doesn't really work, and this bit annoyed me. So instead of that, what I've been doing recently is just going into games of search, and instead of always going for ninja diffusers all the time and then or try-harding and trying to get really good games, I've just been kind of walking around playing very passively and trying to follow people and just sit down next to them and throw trophy systems at them and just kind of take it really unseriously and just have a load of fun. And instead of try-harding and trying to get good games for a live com, I may just do that and sit down for either 1 or 2 games and just do that live and record that, because people like the ninjaing stuff, so that would kind of tie into that, and hopefully people would enjoy it, seeing it live rather than kind of the clips that you get at the end. People would actually be able to see how you get them and how much time it takes, and how you can be so close to a good clip and then mess it up because you miss the guy when he turns around to see you. So I could there are 2 ways that I could do it, and this is up to you guys whether which way you want me to do it. The first way would be literally just to sit down for 1 or 2 games, live comment, record it and upload that. The other way would be to do it for maybe an hour and a half, and then cut and paste the different, the good bits together, and just have those bits in it, where if I do get a successful following a guy for 20-30 seconds, then I could cut that bit in and just put the main parts in there, and the video might be a lot shorter, but it would be funnier. But it is kind of up to you what you want. If you prefer just seeing a live com and just kind of it being really relaxed and just seeing a full game and kind of it would be really chill, then let me know that that's the sort of thing that you'd prefer. If you just want to, I'll try it out for 1 week, and then if people don't like it that way, then please say, and I will then change it. Then, one sec, my notes disappeared. After that, then the next thing is they have announced the announcement of Modern Warfare 4, which seems a bit stupid how they would announce when they're going to announce it. But they did that with the PS4 as well, and that's a bit of a strange way to do it. But they are planning to announce and reveal the Modern Warfare 4, the next Call of Duty. And basically, what do you guys want to see return? And what do you want different from Modern Warfare 3? I know a lot of people that hated that game, and I know a lot of people that actually really enjoyed it. And there were obviously the MP7 and the ACR ruined it for quite a lot of the time, especially nearer to the end, and made it kind of unplayable in some situations. But that's overpowered weapons for you. And I don't know why they didn't try and fix it, but that's something because I think Infinity Ward aren't actually part of it anymore. So hopefully the newer company that's doing it will actually try, because Infinity Ward, after they'd made the game, basically didn't really try and update anything or fix it. Hopefully the newer company will, but tell me what you want to return, or what you want changed. I've got to be honest, the things I want to return are definitely support kill streaks. I thought that made the game a lot more fun, a lot more objective based, and it allowed people to play in a much more relaxed manner and still get some sort of kill streaks that just kind of, well, when you go through a whole game and you get no kill streaks, your kind of morale goes down and you start getting angry that you're not getting the kill streaks and stuff. But playing on support, if you didn't like play very well, but you still got 20 kills, I mean, you could get 20 kills and 30 deaths, and you could still have an EMP and kind of make an impact and destroy some people's score streaks and call in your advanced UAV to help people out. And even if you were doing badly, you still felt that you were helping out. And I loved the EMP. I mean, I could use Assault and do it vaguely well, and get some okay kill streaks, but I just much preferred support, because you could play any game in any way and still get those score streaks. So I know a lot of people didn't like them, but that is something I really hope they do return. Another thing is just the Javelin. The Javelin was so much fun. That was just something that made the game hilarious, especially when we played Drop Zone. They should probably return that as well. I don't know why they didn't put that in Black Ops 2. That was a hilarious game mode, in which the Javelin dominated quite heavily. But to be honest, I do want them to introduce some new stuff as well, not just bring back old things. I would really like it if they kind of made bigger maps, because playing on Black Ops 2, everything is really close quarters, and when you pick up a sniper in this game, I mean, the way I like to snipe isn't really quick scoping. It is staying at the back of the map, playing defensively, putting a suppressor on, kind of picking people off, defending an objective, but not running at people and just trying to quick scope. And when you try and actually play in that way on Black Ops 2, you find that you can't, basically. They have made this game, I mean, you may think, oh, right, that's quite a long line of sight, but you'll sit there and that line of sight will be a tiny corridor at which one person goes down every minute or so. So it doesn't really work. They don't have any like overwatching places. Like on Black Ops 1 on, I think it was Berlin Wall, they had a lot of kind of elevated places that looked over objectives, so you could put your suppressor on, lie down in one of these overwatching positions, and you could cover an objective pretty nicely, and actually help the team out in that way. And I really hope they can bring back either those sorts of things, or just make the maps a bit bigger, because even playing with shotguns, which I do a lot, this game is basically way too easy to play with shotguns. There's nowhere on the map no maps that you can't play with a shotgun effectively. Even on Carrier, which is one of the biggest ones, you can quite happily run a shotgun and scoot round the edges of the map and stuff, and it is not difficult at all. And also that makes like the SMGs way more powerful. I don't want to say overpowered because not all of them are, but definitely SMGs dominate this game. And I do hope they bring back bigger maps with much larger open areas, So assault rifles come into play a lot more. Kind of the distance you are at actually affects how you do because of the gun you're using. And you can use snipers in a proper way. I do hope they... I mean, most people will rage, but if they could get rid of quickscoping, like, from all the time, because people do just do it in every game, even when it doesn't help them, doesn't help the team, they just use it to either spawn trap people or just run at them. And it can be quite fun, I do admit, but the kind of skill of it has disappeared a bit. They've made it pretty easy in this game, so that would be nice if they kind of changed the game a little bit, but they could still have the small maps, but if they had the much bigger maps, it would kind of mix it up, and you would actually have to have classes that help you in different situations, and depending on the map, whereas I just run all one class. Basically, and I can use it on any map and it will work fine. There are some, like Hijacked, where you may want to run a more close quarters class, but that's kind of the only one where you actually have to make a massive change. And finally, I just wanted to say, does anyone know when the next DLC is coming out? Because if we have to wait the amount of time that they put between the DLC 1 and these camos that they brought out, then I'm not too sure how they're going to get through all the DLC, like keeping it up to date a lot. The new maps are great, but they have grown a bit stale, and they have kind of become just the new, well, like the same as the old maps. And it would be really nice if they started bringing in the next pack, and I can get some more Ninja Diffuse tutorials in there, and because I've kind of learned all the spots for all the maps, and there's no challenge now. Like trying to find different places and seeing where people walk past you. I like it when they're bringing in the new maps pretty frequently, and you've always got that little extra challenge. So hopefully they'll bring that out soon. If you do know when they are bringing it out, or like what the time scale is, if it's every 2 months, 3 months, whatever, then do leave it down in the comments. If you have any questions that you want me to answer next week, also leave that in the comments. And thank you for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. And I will see you next time.